Hey there, sexy souls. Welcome to Weird and Woo Woo, where we are all weird and we get a little woo woo. Okay, so the chair is going to be joining us today with its little squeaks and squawks. And I'm feeling really good. Like, I did not start getting excited feeling until I was almost ready setting things up. I was like doing my thing, getting it all arranged, trying to make sure the camera was correct. And then all of a sudden it was like an excited feeling. You know what I mean? Like getting good news, they just said. That's not my interpretation. They're like getting good news. So maybe they're actually saying you're getting good news. Okay. But good news in the, sometimes you can get good news and it's like a relief. And sometimes it's getting good news and it's like exciting, like it gives a level of excitement. So, I'm feeling excited. I'm just going to say the energy, like in the heart space, like the kind where you're like a heart races just a little bit, like not pounding on your chest, but it's like, that kind of thing. Not the kind where you're about to go down a, roller coaster and you're gonna crap your pants. No, this is more like just I can't believe it kind of a thing. Like it's an excited of, oh, this is gonna get good. It's like going on a trip type of excited. Like, let's say you've never been to a particular country, you've never been overseas, you've never been out of your own country, and it's like the first time. It's like the first time type of excitement. Ooh, we're getting good. Okay, first time type of excitement. Alrighty. So grab your coffee, your matcha, your tea, your lemon water, whatever it is that you want. I am decorating mine right now with the peppermint mocha. So I got a little peppermint mocha flavor, getting in the spirit of things. So, alright. Alrighty. We're starting with Divine Doors. Divine Doors. And the air is like fresh and crisp. Kind of like after you have cleansed the air, cleansed your space, and it's like, or like spring cleaning when you have your windows open, and then even when you shut everything, like the house just smells clear and clean. That's what it feels like, or that's what it smells like. I'm actually, like when I breathe, it's like that. I'm not saying a lot because right now y'all know I got some allergies going on. This has been coming out a lot whenever I pull this deck in the last month, because I don't use this deck every single day or every single reading. Something is asking you to come and find it. See, draw down the moon. It says, the forest nymphs dance in sheer delight. And that's what it feels like, sheer delight. Like something's happening, like something feels like sheer delight. And it's asking you to come find it. So this feeling that I'm feeling is asking you to come find it right now. Didn't I tell you, like going on a trip? I tell you what. Take in the beauty of country lands and botany. Explore the wonder like a gypsy traveler's odyssey. Now, I know there's a very dark history behind gypsies and being run out from their homes and things like that. Ooh, I'm kicking things. So we're not going to, oh gosh, I sure hope that's not for somebody. But we're just going to wander like a traveler's odyssey, okay? Because we're going to take the darkness away from that. I wonder if I could scratch that out. It's a dark history behind those deemed as gypsies and stuff. That's just as is anything, history gets twisted and things turn into fables. I mean, the United States has like so many children's songs, and when you break them down, you're like, Why is that a children's song? Because it's some really dark, twisted stuff. And it's from some exceptionally dark times in our country's history. So you can tell people did not know how to be good parents back then. Just saying. That's wow. The indoctrination was deep. Destiny. One door closes, another opens for you. Let the palm of the palm. I'm okay. Are you okay? I'm okay. The plans of destiny unravel true. It's the feeling of like, they want you to seek out the delight. They want you to seek out that feeling. That feeling is waiting for you. They want you to find it. They want you to like chase after it, is what they just said. Chase after it. So it's almost as if that's how you know to make the decisions. Like if it does that for you, like it's an exciting new adventure. It's a first time. It is, you know, and it leads you places. It takes you places. Like that is how you know to go after it. Anything else from this? Okay, that one fell. We're going to take this one. I told you. What? A message is coming for you. As sunrise hits upon the dew, a messenger raven calls out with news. Prepare for the unexpected. They want me to look at this one. Now, we had this before, and I did tell you it was like cleansing and clearing the air, and it feels very fresh, clean, and clear. And this is talking about sacred space. So I feel like this is finding that place that's sacred to you, that feels sacred to you. But we're going to leave it at this, okay, guys? We're going to start here and see where it takes us. So they're asking you to follow that I don't know why I want to call it that sensation. Follow that which creates that sensation, that excited, new adventure, first time, go there, you know, kind of a thing. It really feels like the Fool's energy. They're asking you to kind of be open to going places, to trying new things. That's where I feel like the Traveler's Odyssey, it's like new places, new experiences, new things, okay? And there's this sense that this is a part of your destiny. So it's almost, we've been talking about this. Now, guys, when I tell you that the collective is the collective I'm reading for, and it feels wholeheartedly, is meant to be in a different location. Period, point blank. Can't seem, like that popped through, and since then, they will not leave it be, okay? And for anybody who feels like, okay, I've already done this, I've already made a move, just remember that we've got to make sure nobody left behind. Nobody left behind. Everybody in the collective gets to come along with us. And generally speaking, every 3 to 4 months, like the tone of the readings tend to shift because what is facing the collective shifts, right? So let's just you know, but something is happening. Something is coming to an end, and something is going to pop up. You're going to get news about something opening up for you. And they're like, just go with the flow. Go there. Allow it to happen. Allow yourself to feel excited about something. Allow yourself to follow that excitement. Prepare for the unexpected. You're going to get some type of news. And I think it has everything to do with something ending and something else beginning. And it's one of those things where I feel like whatever this newness is, it automatically closes something out. It just does. Like, you can't choose this without having shut something down, all right, in the process. So let's find out what it is. Okay, we're going with, they're hopping with the choices of the tarot or the oracle decks. Like, they're not hesitating. This is the Fallen Angel Oracle. Confusion. Probably because you're not seeing, oh my gosh, confusion and mystery. The reason you're confused, you're going to feel some level of confusion about where this is heading, what's going to happen. I think actually in this moment, somebody's listening to this and going, wait, what? Like confused about what door is closing, which one's opening, and how in the world, sorry, I might be getting all up in the grill of the camera. How in the world you're going to be going places. You're going to be, you know, yesterday was a weird ass reading. I'm just going to tell you, it was weird all the way around. Something came through about getting synchronicities in regards to going somewhere, and it's going to be very land specific. And here they're saying the country lands and botany. There's something about, I was saying, like someone either knows for sure they're going to be somewhere where there's water, or there's something about a specific type of land that you need to go towards. Like there's something about the nature, the environment, and what that looks like, you know, because you got, like, in the United States we have a million different things. We have everything from Arizona, which is like very deserty, to Oregon, which is just ocean meets, it gives you like Scotland vibes, you know, Ireland vibes, but with like the most impressive forests and waterfalls. It's just, it's a world all in its own. Then you have like the South, like there's something about the temperatures and the humidity and the swamps and things like that. You know, it's like there's something about that. So there's just something that explore. Something about, there's a particular area that makes you, like there's something about the area that makes you want to gasp, makes you feel transported to a whole new universe. I don't know why they're honing in on the way the environment, like the true environment, not, you know, like true, like nature looks around you. Okay. There's a clue for somebody. That's a clue. Okay. Draw down the moon. Follow your excitement. Meaning if something gets you, yeah, it's just, I feel like something, okay, look, I know I'm beating a dead horse here, but, and that's a really terrible fucking analogy. I hate that saying. I need a new saying. Somebody give me a new saying. But it's kind of like you're really confused about how to proceed when you get this. There's a level of initial confusion when you get this unexpected news, but it's all a part of the fucking plan, all a part of the plan, and it's intentional to get you to go somewhere very specific. And so now I'm confused. I'm like, is something ending and therefore something begins? Because initially the feeling was something begins, and naturally by choosing that new beginning, something naturally ends. It's just, you know, that kind of thing. And sometimes one precedes the other. All right. It's a mystery, okay? They want you to not look at it as like, I don't get it, I don't understand, like, I don't know. Look at it as if it's a mystery, like it's a surprise, like it's an exciting adventure, okay? But I also feel like somebody's like, what? Someone feels this, but has no clue how this is going to happen, how this is going to transpire. Okay, give me some more. Like I can feel the energy very heavily, and I don't usually get this excited and this, like, I'm not a soap opera type of reader. Like, I mean, I kind of am because I'm very quirky and weird, but then again, I'm not. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm not dramatic. I'm animated, right? But right now, I feel like I'm being dramatic about this, and I'm just like, the way it feels, I can feel it. It's really, I'm experiencing it in my skin. You know what I mean? In my body. And I'm trying to put words to it. And it's not working very well, obviously. And it's taken 10 years. So let's move along and hope. Jesus. We don't do books. So we're going to go ahead and put this back. We forgive my tiny little hands because I am a small person. And so they make some of these decks like so danger. It's more perceived than it is real because of your history. Funny, they want one more. That came out very beautifully. Secrecy. Oh my word. The level of... See, that's why it's perceived. You have no clue about what's about to go down. No clue. No clue whatsoever. And because of it, the level of unexpectedness, you may feel out of balance. We'll just easy peasy. We're going to use easy terms because apparently I can't grasp words today. And it's strictly from your history, your experience of when you don't know and you're not aware, things that usually come up and surprise you, knock you flat on your ass, and usually aren't good, okay? You've got some kind of experience. And so you have a very Virgo-y type of energy. Like, I need to know so I can plan A, B, C, D, E, F, G, you know, as a backup. Like you have a million backups in case this goes wrong. It's like you scrutinize the living shit out of something so that you can always prepare for a worst case scenario. And you think of like 50 different worst case scenarios because nothing's going to take you by surprise. So this feels exceptionally uncomfortable, okay? And you may be in a space of, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know why I'm getting that. And so you are fearing a danger. Like anytime you feel like you don't know what to do, you don't have a clear-cut plan and course of action, you feel like, and perceive. I want to say you perceive the potential for danger, right? Because of your history, because of things that have gone on in the past. And I feel like what they're trying to say, it's odd. You're so used to misfortune. You have a history of a lot of misfortune as a result. So that's why you try to maintain control or maintain, it's not even about control. It's about trying to stay ahead of the curve. It's trying to be proactive. It is taking an active participation rather than just letting life happen to you. That's your stance. And so you're like, I'm not trying to control it, but you know, when I just sit here and let life happen to me, you take it as if it's well, that's my fault. That's my responsibility. You know what I mean? And so I feel like they're saying something about the level of secrecy around something, though, is to give you a bit of respite before this change happens. They really want you to rest, but it is not in your nature. I feel like you're like, I can rest easy when I know what's going on and I have a million different courses of action, okay? Planned out. Like, you can't surprise me. I'll give you an example. Like, I am the kind of person, when I went through a custody battle, right? A very difficult one with my oldest child. Since then, I have my brain naturally, and that's my OCD, will think of every reason. Like, I always think of ways to justify what I choose to do. It's like I have to prepare myself because I'm obviously I have issues with words at times, right? And so like, I always want to be like, I want to know exactly what to say, when to say it, blah, 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 you know? And so it's like, even if intuitively what I'm doing as a parent is right on par and no one's really going to question it, I will always have a response in case somebody does question it. Right? Because I went into that custody battle where they just tried to nitpick everything and then would try to like soap opera the shit and like make it sound so and it was like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Just to have something. You know what I mean? When you're doing shit right, people will try to make the most minute details into something. And so like my brain trained itself to always be able to be like I thought of every little detail. I was aware of every little detail. And it's exhausting to do that. And I feel like this is the type of energy somebody has. And you feel like danger is impending when really it's just that there's a level of secrecy. Something about not bringing it, you not being completely in awareness of what is about to transpire forces you to sit still. Because if you knew, you would be doing a million different things. Something about it. Oh, your mind. I was going to say, I'm like, there's nothing wrong with preparing. I was about to defend you for a second. But they're like, no, you wouldn't let your mind rest. See, like right now, you're supposed to let your mind rest. This is the funny thing. I feel like you're in a catch-22. It's like, hello, spirit. Do you remember who I am? Like, my brain is not going to rest either way. And see how I said, even if I was doing the right thing and I had nothing was going to go wrong, my brain was still like, piecemeal something apart to make sure it was all good. I feel like that's you. And they're like, we really wanted your brain to have a rest. And I think that you're at a point where it's like, while you can worry, obviously nothing can stop you from worrying. You're meant to give your mind a rest. As in, like, you're not the one that has to plan A, B, and C to make sure something goes off without a hitch. And it's like, if you knew it was coming, you would probably exhaust yourself and take something that's supposed to be instinctual, because remember, you're meant to follow that feeling, and this is my word, logicize the shit. It's not a real word. It's my word. Okay, welcome to my channel. Logicize the shit out of something till it is, you almost might talk yourself out of it. You might impact the way in which you maneuver and make choices and decisions. And you're supposed to be making decisions based upon this level of freedom and flexibility and following the feeling versus having something pre-planned out. Okay, I'm going to do this, and this. If this doesn't work, it's like that is not how you're meant to approach something. So, in order to prevent you from doing that, there's a shroud of secrecy that's happening around this. And it's leaving you very confused and feeling like any mystery is a recipe for danger, recipe for misfortune. Because anytime you were taken by surprise before, bad things happened. Okay. All right, so we know this. So I'm talking to my very analytical brain never stops working. And you may have had to put your brain on pause because it feels like to me this might be a situation where leaving you in the dark got you to the point where like you may have been experiencing so many headaches as a result of like worry that you literally just tapped out. And you're finally in that space of, because respite. But respite also is telling me, they're like, you're going to get to have a break from this. Okay? Like this idea of danger and misfortune and all kinds of stuff. If I'm not always in the know and have plan A, B, C through D, somehow something bad's going to happen. It's like that gets to be put on pause. And it helps you to not future cast negative things. Okay? But let's get back over to here. Because you're meant to follow the feeling and just go with the flow and explore and be open rather than methodical and precise. It's like they want you out of that perfectionist energy. Okay? Because in order to get you towards your destiny, let the plans of destiny unravel true. If you're piecemealing something to death, if you are logicizing, because to me it's like logicize is like logic and then aerobicide, like we used to have like aerobicize, or what was it called? Was it, dude, I'm showing my age, in the 80s, like the aerobics, but jazzercise and things like that. Like, you know what I mean? And so like you smush the two, it's like you really work that shit, don't you? That's what it feels like to me. And so it's one of those things where it's like, if you do that, you're going to mess up how something is supposed to unravel. And so you got to just be like in the flow and be like, okay. And be open to the unexpected, all right? Be open to the unexpected. So, okay, let's pull some, yeah, Starman Tarot. I do sense a bit of hesitancy, though. We got the Eight of Cups, which is the walking away of something to go towards, again, your Nine of Cups, your wish fulfillment, right? And generally speaking, like in Rider-Waite, he's just like, he's not like going, okay, I'm done with this, I have no clue where I'm going to go. No, he just happens to turn his back on those 8 cups because he realizes what his wish is, what his desire is. And he just starts walking towards that. And that's what I'm saying. In walking towards something, you naturally walk away from something. So that's where, like, that's what I was feeling. And then the Four of Pentacles is that hesitancy, the stubbornness, the stuckness of being afraid to rock the boat. And so being afraid. And again, because you perceive not being 100% clear on something, that there's some type of danger and you're going to encounter some type of misfortune. And so it's like, you're like, don't surprise me, Spirit. I want to, and they're like, we're going to surprise you. Okay. And I don't know why they're giving me a little bit of this secrecy, like a level of, you're just not very good at keeping something a secret. Like somehow, some way, a piece of something might come out. Like, I feel like there is certain individuals that you're really great at not saying something to. But there's some people in your life where it just comes out in general conversation. And you don't know how to, maybe somebody is so aware of your life and has such a eye on you that you wouldn't be able to hide it so much for very long. Because I don't know why that secrecy is giving me like you wouldn't be able to keep it from others. So it's kept from you a little bit. That's what it feels like, okay? Ooh. There's that, I swear to, what did I say to you? What did I say? Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. Okay, so yeah. The funny thing is you're meant to have respite, but you still worry. You still worry. Like you still have anxiety about not knowing. I feel like you have gotten to a better place, that the energy feels currently better for you as far as like to the degree at which you worry and anxiety. But I feel like your body may not have the visceral reaction to the worry and anxiety, but your brain still goes there. Which, I gotta be honest with you, the greatest strength tends to be your greatest weakness as well. So we're not gonna knock it because that's probably one of your, like the way in which your mind works. This feels very air-oriented, somebody who's very air-oriented. You like, when put to good use, that shit's beneficial. We're just gonna say that. Okay, so we're not putting that down. But obviously you're worried, you're concerned, because they want you to not worry. To not worry. Easier said than done, I understand. And I feel like you're doing a better job of that. Like I said, there's not this visceral reaction to. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. Woo woo. Ooh. 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 Yes. Okay, so here's the deal. Okay. So Nine of Swords. You are concerned. You don't like being in the dark. You don't like, and I even had like, ow, I bit my tongue. Oh Lord, I'm okay. I'm okay. Yesterday, in the very weird reading, it went in a trajectory that the beginning of it was like, oh, okay. And then it went sideways. Like it just went weird. I do remember making some kind of a comment about, oh, what was I going to say? It left me. See, that's what happens when you bite your tongue, I swear. Freaking bit my tongue. Okay. It'll come back. It'll come back. I just know it will. So the Nine of Swords, and it's like this news is going to take you out of that worry, okay? It's going to take you out of that worry. It's going to turn things around. And it's almost as, I just feel like this is the birth of like, it's the birth of your excitement. It is the start of some level of, it's just good fortune. Between the Wheel of Fortune and the Empress, you're talking about some good shit about to pop off, okay? It's a very positive, beneficial new start, right? Because I said it felt very, it's brand new. This has got to be, to some degree, something that you've not done before, okay? I'm not saying it's not something that you're well versed in, or that you're not, whatever it is. Like, it would be the idea of moving to some place you've never lived. And then, like, obviously you've moved before. You've lived places before. You've probably lived in multiple places before. You know what I'm saying? But within a certain locale. Like, this would be an area that you're like, I don't know. There's a level of newness. This could be, I've always lived within an hour of family and friends, and now I'm going somewhere completely different. This could be, I've always done, I've been in college for however many years to become a doctor, and now I get to do my residency somewhere. Woohoo! It's like, it's a brand new start that's very exciting. And it might be in like a new location. Like, it's just something that degree like that. But it's giving birth to something. Like, this change in your fortune, whatever this news is, that's opening up a door for you, is going to almost take you away from something. Obviously, definitely something that has had you, okay? And let's just be honest, it's going to take you out of your confusion. And God knows the way that your brain works is going to be so happy. It's like a million pounds of relief. You're not having to carry it around on your shoulders. And I got to be honest with you, it feels like it's about damn time. Like, they're giving me the Lizzo song, right? Like, it's about damn time. Because something has been waiting to happen. Or you've been waiting for something to happen for quite some time. And then over here, we've got the Page of Wands, which is the excitement that I was feeling. Like, this gets you going. It's something brand spanking new that has you excited, enthusiastic, feeling alive again. Feeling alive again. So, okay, so you're being taken out of that. That's what all of this is saying. So can we just kind of explore a little bit the unexpected message? Because it's got the feeling that even if I told you, you'd be like, oh shit, it happened. And the way in which it happens, it's going to feel, you're still going to feel it. I keep feeling a reaction in my body, like it's just an excitement. We're going to wait on that because it came out reversed, and I don't do reverses, but here recently in the last month, they've been pulling some out. More than usual. I'll take one if they tell me to, you know what I mean? And I can go months without them telling me to take one. Huh. I put it upright because normally I would say, oh, Two of Cups, no, reversed. Something is not in alignment, something has not come together yet, right? You're without something. Because the Two of Cups is something coming into union, something happening, right? And so they're like, oh, you put it upright? Okay, let's put Five of Pentacles then. Five of Pentacles. It's like, oh, you are without something. So if I were to leave this, this is something hasn't come into union yet. Something hasn't come in. You haven't come in alignment. Like, it's not, they wouldn't correct me. It's not all about alignment, even though the Two of Cups can mean that. It's about something coming into union with you. It's not here yet. And right now, you're in the Five of Pentacles. You're in a very again, confused, feeling like danger and misfortune because you've had a history of this. Like anytime you can't figure something out, it's a mystery. I don't know how to do something. I don't know how to get out of this misfortune. I don't know how to whatever. And you fear it repeating. You don't know exactly what to do. There's some level of secrecy. You're going to be able to have some respite. So this news is going to bring in some level of reprieve, is what I want to say. Because obviously with the Wheel of Fortune, it's taking you out of the Nine of Swords. So it's not here yet. You're still in this energy. And the idea that they are digging in the trash, and it's like you feel like you're living on scraps, morsels. Oh, that's what it was. At the beginning of yesterday's message, if Ian came back to me, I was talking about somebody, it was the person who hasn't had a message yet, because somebody was like, that was the title of yesterday's, because somebody was feeling like they're not getting the messages. Like nothing's happening and nothing's coming through. No messages, no nothing, right? And so somebody's like, for the person that doesn't have a message yet, is what the title of the reading was yesterday. And so that's what this is talking about. They're giving more clarity on this. And so you get morsels. Like you're kind of like just living on what you have or what you can find. Like the little clues and the little, like you're just kind of like making your way through. And I gotta be honest with you, it feels, I keep getting work off of this. This is the Three of Pentacles, okay? Let me make sure, can y'all still see everything? Okay, I'm making sure y'all can see stuff, okay? I'm getting work off of that. And then we have the King of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. Oh, I feel like there's something, I feel like that's a part. So you haven't come into union with something, and I think it's work. I think there's a level of work, or you know, the Three of Pentacles is like collaboration, working with others, building something. You haven't really been able to build something. I just keep getting work. I'm sorry, but the Three of Pentacles is some idea of, I haven't come into union with some job, some career, some work, okay? But once you do, right, when the wheel, because this is, like when the wheel happens, when this news comes in, your mental frame, your mental outlook, how you're viewing things, because right now you feel like lost and you don't understand and you feel out of control, like you're lacking any level of power or influence in your life because you just don't know. You're in this state of confusion. It's a mystery to you. All you can perceive is that there's some level of danger that's impending because history has shown, you know what I'm saying, and you feel like you're in some kind of a loop. You go from not having this and being without to the news coming in and being able to grow, being able to, the word work almost came out. And you feel back in control. The King of Pentacles is the one court card that is capable of making everything happen in his life. It's not just having the capacity, it is the doing. He makes shit happen. He makes moves. He has control over his reality, his life. Okay? And that's going to be a stark contrast. You're going to feel out of control to in control. And control meaning that you have influence over how your path is unfolding. And so right now, you don't feel like you have that influence. And I'm going to say, I'm going to give you that you don't. Like there's a lot going on that's being withheld from you. And to some degree, it seems intentional. Okay? And so if you feel out of control, you're not wrong. If you feel like you lack any influence and any understanding and that you're in the dark, you are correct. So you're gonna, like, your perspective and your mindset and your mind frame and everything, you're gonna feel on top of it. You're gonna feel like you get to dictate what happens in your life. Right now, shit's happening to you. And that's going to change because we have the Hanged Man, right? And the Hanged Man to me is just, it's that perspective change. And then we have the Eight of Cups. I know it's driving you nuts that you don't feel like you have anything that you can focus on and go after. Remember, you're the person that plans shit out to the T. You like having goals. You like going after them. You like being aware of what you can and can't do. And here's the thing. You kind of know what you can't do right now. You just don't know what you can do. And that's that you're in that limbo state. We have you walking away from this mental conflict, this mental strife that you've been going through. Again, they're going to give you a break from all the anxiety. You're about to go through some respite. They were hoping that you would take at least some level of a break so that you wouldn't try to piecemeal the shit out of something. But they've got to remember who you are and how your brain works. And sometimes it's better to work with that than to allow somebody to feel shame, guilt, and judgment on themselves about how they naturally operate. You were brought into this world with this ability for a reason, and yes, you need to bring it back into balance. We got the Temperance card. But when things are outside of your control, it makes it very difficult. Like, I feel like you are lacking a lot currently in your life, and it is a natural state of any human to be in this perpetual analysis of trying to figure something out. And Spirit wants to bring a bit more of a balance to you on this. So we do have the Eight of Pentacles with the Temperance. It's like you're going to actually finally be able to put your energy and effort into something. You're like, look, I get it. A lot of things have been removed from my plate. But I at least need to know some direction that I can move towards. I feel like you don't have that direction. Remember, we had the Eight of Cups with the Four of Pentacles. This level of like, I can't even walk away from something because I don't have something to walk towards. Back to this. That's it. That's it. So it is. I knew I picked up on that energy for a reason. Something comes in which allows you to leave something. Allows you to walk away. You can't walk away if you've got nowhere and no direction to fucking go. And it has, I'm telling you, it has irritated the shit out of you. But I can feel over time, you kind of adjusted. I don't know if I want to say surrendered, but you accepted that you couldn't do something and you started working on how you responded to that. You know, my brain will still think about it, but I can at least stop that visceral reaction within my body. Okay? And so there's just something about you being able, you're going to have a direction that you can focus on and put your energy towards and put everything behind it. And that is what brings you into balance. That brings you into balance. Okay. I want to know about this Odyssey, this sense of explore and just explore the options, explore that feeling. Like it gives the sense of, again, that level of newness, because we see that it's new in the sense of your perspective and the alleviation of all that stress and anxiety and the opportunity for some abundance. And I feel like this Empress card has something to do with the Odyssey. So let's pull these two forefront and find out about that a little bit more, okay? And then we will wrap this bad boy up. We're going to pull from two... I'm feeling two decks. Yeah, we're going to go with this one. I know that some of these may or may not be seen, but like this is this is what we're going to focus on, okay? Now they want me to shuffle some more. Odyssey. It's exciting. I just think that you're going to be so fucking grateful to be able to be excited about something again. To have, like, you're going to sink your teeth into this. But they go, okay, And maybe that's why. Maybe your brain needed a pause because they were like, you need to get control of it. We know this is your strength, but it's getting out of whack. And so maybe a part of this confusion was for you to get that shit in check. And because like, it's a dangerous thing when you have that visceral, this uncontrollable internal emotional and physical response, right? To not always being in control, to not always knowing something. And you had to fucking work through some shit on that. Just gonna say. Okay? And to not always automatically, I feel like you automatically, like we said before, automatically, if you're not aware of something, bad shit's gonna happen. You would future cast. And they're like, you got to get out of that habit. So you may have had, with the Hangman, a bit of a pause to get control. King of Pentacles, right? We had the Hanged Man with the King of Pentacles. And so you needed to get back into control of that shit. Because while they know that you aren't necessarily going to turn your brain off, you need to be temperance. You need to be in some level of balance. And now you're going to get some type of direction. Love it. Okay. Odyssey. Emperor. Empress. Emperor? What? Ooh. Okay, so Two of Fire, that's the Two of Wands. And it says continue to move forward. Like this is going to be your opportunity to move forward. And it says you've come into your own. There's either new partnerships or contracts. And we did get the Two of Cups over here. Like the lack of something and something coming into union. It could be a partnership. It could be a contract. That is how, that's something that's going to address this. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. Like now's the time you're going to be able to buckle down and get shit done. Okay, but give us a little bit more about the Odyssey. Like what do you explore? Like you're going to have forward movement now. Four of Air. Now they did say you're going to have a level of respite. Right? And it has felt very much so like putting your mind at ease, but it may also take on a very physical form as well. So we've got the work, the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. Because they said work, work, work. Like they kept saying work, right? There's a song that does that. But this one's talking about a vacation, like being able to get away. I need to understand this. Okay, so my human brain is going, if I just get a job, how am I going to go right away and take a vacation? Like, you know what I mean? I have a Virgo mind too. Like I get very like practical kind of thing. And I'm like, okay. But it is talking about like a mental break right here. So I need to understand. And the Odyssey is like go out and enjoy and travel and that kind of thing. It does say the Traveler's Odyssey. And that gives birth to something that brings in, like okay, I'm going to quit talking and I'm just going to let it come through. So we have the Page of Water and it says, which is the Page of Cups, sorry. A new person enters your life. And we did have potential new partnerships or contracts. And then we have objective decision making. All right, I'm going to pull from a different deck because I feel like, no offense, this, I am all up in your, it's just giving me, yeah, we're going to hear Hermetic. I was going to pull New Era Elements. That's what I was feeling towards earlier. But I feel like I'm like, this is making me a little bit more, because, so maybe you haven't come across a particular person yet. You haven't met somebody yet that might, so why was the Three of, now I'm confused about the Three of Pentacles, because they, for the love of God, I couldn't get, you know, because Three of Pentacles is about collaboration and cooperation and working with others. So that would, like, maybe this is a work partnership, guys. Maybe this is coming into contact, meeting a new person in regards to some level of work. Please clarify, because I'm over here like, what? There's the fucking Emperor. Remember I almost said the Emperor with the Empress? You are meeting somebody. Prepare for the unexpected. And that person has something to do with Six of Clubs. What? Okay. Okay. Let's, you know what? I would, but that's so many, and I've already got so much out here, and literally I need to condense my readings, not make them, look at that. Look at that. No, I'm not getting the past with the Six of Cups. So we did have the level of like seeking out the excitement, seeking out that feeling, letting yourself explore and go places. So clarify for me then, because it does seem as though something comes in and alleviates all the mystery and the stress and the confusion and the feeling of like danger and like feeling like you're repeating the past and all kinds of stuff like that. It takes you out of the Nine of Swords, and it changes the energy, and you come alive again. The Page of Wands, you come alive again, right? And it gives birth to something. You feel like you're in Empress energy, very abundant and capable and ready. And it's like, whatever this shift is, this news, it allows you to move towards something, okay? It lets you move towards something, and naturally things will fall away. And I'm like, what is it? And it's Three of Pentacles came out. So now I'm all like, okay, how does work come into this? How does the work come into this? Give me more on the Three of Pentacles. I want to make sure. I'm going to literally put my head. I feel like I keep putting my hair in my head, like whatever. I need King of Swords. Holy shit. Okay, so you feel like, okay, remember I told you feel very air. Shit, we got a pair again. Okay, I'm just going to be honest with you. It is about collaborating with somebody. We have the Empress and the Emperor. We have the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. You've met your match. Like, they equally, their mind works like your mind does. And I feel like this person, we have Lord of Abundance, Perfected Success, and the Star. Guys, I cannot. If this is not a person, I'm going to go here because my brain, I just told you I have a Virgo brain, right? And there's something coming in. You could be coming into union with yourself. Whatever this does, it shifts you out of the potential and the readiness to give birth to the doing, right? Because you go, like in both scenarios, the queen and the empress, the feminine energies came out first and the masculines came out second. And there is an idea of not being able to do shit, knowing what to do, not being able to act. And we did say that there's a level of like, how can you walk away from something if you have nothing to walk towards? Whatever comes in gives you something to walk towards, to do. And we do have new partnerships, but we've also, see, the thing that I skipped over on this one is you've come into your own. You can now move forward. I did say moving forward first. Okay, so we're going to split this up. Some of you may be encountering somebody that's going to open up doors that you will collaborate with, that allows you to finally move forward. You have something to move towards, okay? And like, it's like, give it a shot. Fucking why not? Explore. Allow yourself to do this. Whatever it is gives you the ability to kind of like just take a reprieve, take a break. But when I ask about the Three of Pentacles, it is the star, the thing that you're being guided towards, the aspect, the niche. The star card's all about finding your niche, because you're following the North Star, which is the star that's in the Hermit's lantern, right? The Merkaba. And so it is your internal compass. It is the divine guidance. It takes you down the right path. You find your niche that allows for abundance, again, and perfected success. It's the Three of Cups and Ten of Cups. But for those of you where it's not just internal, I'm just saying, meeting this person takes you down a path. Can you just give me a little bit about anybody who might be this travel? Like, there could be something about community, locations where you're going. Is there travel involved in this? Is there a level of vacation? For somebody, it may just be like something shifts, something takes you out of the mystery, and somehow someone might be going on a trip, a vacation, or just spending, like getting out of the stress and anxiety of something, and in that you meet somebody new. I have one question that I need answered, and I don't feel like I'm getting it. I haven't hit the nail on the head just yet. And y'all know me, I'll keep going until I fucking figure it out. More shit. Okay, yeah, for some of you. You're gonna meet somebody. Something about this person very well may help give you some direction in your life. Because a Lover's card, unless it comes out with like other Lover's cards, and again, the Two of Cups was in reverse, it doesn't necessarily mean love. It's just partnerships. So we're not going to get away from that. Like, there's some level of meeting somebody. It's really soon too. This is the nearby, close. You're either going to meet somebody in your soul tribe, your soul family, potentially love. I will not eliminate that because that was a reading yesterday. Somebody's about to meet somebody that they can experience love with, and it's going to lead to a change in somebody's fortune. I will say, something about a person entering your life is going to help give you the clarity and give you the ability to move towards something and naturally walk away from something else. And you're just not going to see how this happens. Like, prepare for the unexpected. And make your decisions based upon things that bring you excitement, that pull in the aliveness. Like, that may, because I feel like the Odyssey is like, along this path you encounter this individual. We do have the, like, this can be, I heard worldly, and so it's like, that to me is travel. That is, you're going to get exactly what it is that you want, the thing that you've been lacking and desiring. This is wish fulfillment here. And distant horizons is about pulling up anchor and moving to new shores. So I'm just going to say some level of change is going to happen in regards to somebody's environment. Give me just a second. Okay. Y'all, this is a long ass read. My apologies. That's the change. False person is all about the mystery. The mystery, the confusion, because they even say that in this in the Kipper book. It's talking about like not really being able to see something clearly because like it's masked. Like, is this real or is it not? Is it illusion or is it integral? Like, you know, like not seeing something clearly, and that's going to change, and you're going to have a great fortune. I cannot. Something is going to show up to allow you to move away from something. Okay. And it can take on a myriad of things. I do see being able to change your environment. I do see a return to some level of pleasure and excitement in your life, okay? And some level of like being guided towards the right path that is going to be successful and bring in abundance. And needing to follow the feeling of excitement to allow, like they're asking you to come and find it. So you kind of have to be open to things and allow things to come in and explore new opportunities and explore new trajectories and not shut things down. Something is going to arrive that is going to allow your destiny to kind of unfold for you and naturally takes you away from. It's as soon as you walk towards this, you're walking away from something. And they're just telling you to be prepared for the unexpected. Allow the unexpected to occur. Quit trying to micromanage and control everything and figure it out and have plan A through G all planned out so that you can feel safe and secure. You need to feel safe and secure within yourself without knowing all the details. Okay? And I don't understand the part that I'm not so clear on, okay? Because it's like sharing, it's odd that they kept using the word work. And so it may be a sense of work partnership, right? It could be that there's a work partnership coming in and that new contracts will result, right? It could be that you're coming into union with yourself, and so therefore with this opportunity of work. It could be that work shows up first and it allows you to kind of go that direction and then it's going to lead you to finding somebody that's in alignment with you. Or it could be the sense that meeting somebody kind of takes you in the direction of work. And maybe the ambiguity of that is, again, be okay with the mystery. There's a little bit of secrecy on how this is going to unfold. But whatever it is, it's going to shift you out of this energy of feeling, yeah, my chair is joining in. And whatever it does, it also allows you to move forward. I can't help but feel like there's something that I am missing. Like it feels incomplete in regards to the story. And I think it's because I really want to know. And they're like, you need to be okay with not knowing that. Not knowing every little detail. Lord of mercy, guys. I tell you what. But something is going to come in and follow the feeling. Allow yourself to explore. Allow yourself to go there. Allow yourself to do something that brings a level of excitement. Okay? And just know that something is going to arrive. Some level of good news is coming into you. Good Lord. Alrighty. I tried to get to it, but you know what? Much like you, I am that Virgo-y mind where I'm like, tell me all the details. I need to know. And they're like, no, you don't. No, you don't. But by all means, things are going to shift for you. So, things are going to change. All right. Well, good luck. Hope this